Media Day at Slippery Rock University, featuring the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference Western Division. And with us today, Coach George Mihalik. Coach, August the 11th is just around the corner, and that's when you put it in gear and get things underway.
That's right, Jim. We're very excited. Summer's gone, real quick, but that's okay because August 11th, that's just like Christmas Day. When the players come back and you get the new faces with a mixture of the old faces, and we're excited about the 2010 season.
Coach, Media Day is just sort of a day to get prepared for the season with the other ball clubs, the sports information directors, a chance to meet some of the players that are here. You have two with you today representing SRU, and who are they?
We have senior offensive guard Mike Tomaino, and Mike has been, he'll be entering as a four-year starter out of McKeesport, and he graduated in May, and he'll come back and play as a grad student. And then we have four-year starter Brandon Fusco, offensive center from nearby local Seneca Valley.
Well, I watched them as we all ate lunch today, and Fusco was back maybe three times.
Oh, those guys can eat, I'll tell you that, Jim. Their families are glad when they report to training camp. They save them the food bill.
Well, we're going to talk to these guys here in just a second. Coach, of course, you always look at the roster. You look at the kids that are coming in. You have holes to fill this year. There's no two ways about it. But one of the biggest, of course, is the quarterback slot. And any movement there at this point?
Yeah. Well, in spring we had great competition there between two redshirt freshmen, Kellen O'Neill from General McLean High School and Mike Bonjavengo from Newcastle High School. So coming into the fall camp, it's down to those two guys, and we'll see which one can come in and nail down that starting job. We'll also, perhaps thrown into the mix, will be Ryan Sabo. Ryan had an injury in the fall, injury in the spring, kept him out the entire year from practicing. So it'll depend on how healthy Ryan is as to whether or not this is a three-guy race.
I hate to give away my age, but this Bonjavengo kid's got to be about the 35th kid that graduated from Newcastle with the name Bonjavengo.
Oh, a great family there with outstanding football tradition, athletes, coaches. So, Mike has joined us, and we're happy to have him. And both Mike and Kellen, they're winners, they're competitors. They had great high school careers, and we're hoping that translates and carries over here to Rock football.
Now, let's focus a little bit on these two guys you have here. One, both offensive linemen?
Yes, center and Mike is our right guard. And, sometimes in baseball they say if you're strong up the middle, you have a chance to win. Well, I think that's the same, in the football game as well. With Brandon at center, Mike at guard, and Austin Fidel at the other guard, I think we're very strong up inside. And, if we have short yardage, I'm sure these guys can get it done.
Mike, let me talk about zone blocking. You like this zone blocking?
It's okay. I'll say we run it a bit.
The type of offense that we run here is sort of a wide open offense at SRU. A lot of, I guess you can call it quarterback, sprint out. You like to throw the ball from that position. But zone blocking is something that you really have to learn.
Yeah, coming from McKeesport where we ran most triple option, and now coming here to Slippery Rock University, total difference.
Easy to pick up?
I finally picked it up after 4 years.
Let's go over to Brad. Brad, Seneca, you went to Seneca Valley. That's a small school down in West.
It's quad A.
No, it's double A, isn't it?
No, it's definitely quad A. I have 600 kids that graduated, so.
I'm just kidding you. Zone blocking. I'm going to ask you the same thing. I'm not a great fan of zone blocking, but it has its advantages, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It takes time. Coaches, they're great at teaching us, but like Mike said, it's not easy. But when it forms and you guys are good and it gels, it really does form some holes, and we can really do something really great with it. So.
And you have to have those small backs that can look for the hole and then cut and make the sprint to daylight.
Definitely. And this year we got Keem Satterfield, he's a big back with speed, so he's definitely going to be finding the holes this year, and he's definitely going to be making them. So I'm real excited.
Now, as we talk, it's not August the 11th yet. What are you looking forward to when that bell rings on August the 11th?
It's been a long summer, and ever since that last snap, I'm real excited about this year. I got a bitter taste in my mouth since last year, starting out 5-1. We blew that season last year. We got big-headed, but this year we got the experience. We we know how to win, so I'm real excited about it. And it's a bitter taste in my mouth, so I'm really excited about this season. So.
Now, you know there's a lot of pressure put on you because you are the man that's anchoring the line. But not only that, a lot of preseason predictions here on your part. So have a good season.
I've been working hard all summer, doing some training back home. I've been really focused on this season. Just really want to get it started. So all excited.
Good luck to you.
Appreciate
Coach,
it.
getting back to you to wrap things up, I know, as we mentioned before, August the 11th just around the corner, and I can't wait till the season get kicked off. I'm looking forward to this year again.
Well, Brandon made a good point there. I think we had 2 seasons in one a year ago. The 5-1 and then the 4-5. And we know what we're capable of doing. For whatever reason, we lost a little bit of confidence, lost our focus about mid-year, and maybe it came too easy to start. But with the experience, the veterans, the new guys coming in, and the lessons that we learned a year ago, we're excited for 2010.
Well, one thing I noticed about your schedule this year, you have a very soft opening 3 or 4 ball games.
Yeah.
Is that right?
No, yeah. We open up with Merrimack, defending champion from Northeast 10 Conference. Then we go out to Cheney, and then Westchester comes in, and they're picked preseason number 1 in the Eastern Division. Then followed by our rival Indiana, Clarion. So we have a tough schedule right early on in the first part of the season, and with a young quarterback, if we can get that maturity, I think we can surprise some people.
I don't think Coach George Mihalik and his staff and his team members would want it any other way, Coach.
Well, that's you're right. I mean, preseason pick here, we're picked a little in the second half of the division. But what I always say, that's for media. It's media, it's the attention to kick off the season, and it doesn't matter if you're picked 1 or 8. You still have to go out in the field and prove it. So we'll take those challenges, and one thing about rough football, we'll show up and we'll hit you, and we'll play physical football.
Coach, good luck in this coming season.
Thanks, Jim.